Other than that, a lot of it felt bland, right? They did add a little bit of the characters to it, but sometimes it just felt like, you know, any old person writing any old text, right? Like some of the Patricia Tannis quests didn't really have like a lot of her mannerisms written into it. Some of Helena Pierce's didn't have a lot of her mannerisms added into it. I feel like the only one that consistently was written in character were the Crazy Earl quests. Because even Scooter, some of them were like this isn't all of them, like maybe one or two were, you know, out of character, I suppose, just simply there as quest text and nothing else. And the fact that, you know, every Claptrap quest was pretty much the same, other than whenever you turn it in, as well. I don't know, maybe they could have added a little bit of sauce, but it's also nothing, you know, worth taking away points for. What else? As Lilith, as this playthrough does pertain to Lilith, the start was very rough. It does take a while for her build to kind of come into play. And I don't know how I feel about that. I personally, it felt a little bland up until you get Phoenix, which was the main thing there. And I didn't realize how much of a melee character she would be. Like, I know a lot of her abilities kind of allure to the fact that you're going to be meleeing a lot, but the melee itself is just going to be very, very useless. So you kind of want things that empower the weapon. So the fact that you kind of have to be close for, you know, the Phoenix to take effect and for you to be able to kill off, you know, enemies to be able to immolate them and set them on fire, you have to be, you know, close by to them once you've gotten that kill skill activated. I don't know. It's a little unfortunate to me, I guess, in some ways. It so far has she felt a little rougher than Roland. And I don't have a good comparison for this because obviously I did so many side quests with her that I eventually got ahead of the requirement. I definitely died like the most on Roland. I was also like, you know, a little bit sad that Roland's turret doesn't have much of a role to play, and that seems to be the case for all of these characters. Some of them are clearly more powerful than others. I mean, I think throughout the entirety of the first playthrough and a little bit of the second, Mordecai's Bloodwing was amazing. Death counter so far with 3 characters, and keeping in mind that I'm definitely not done with Lilith right now. It is at 141. And so yeah, those are the deaths at the moment. So, you know, an average of 50 per character so far, but I'm pretty sure I started this on like 120-ish deaths, something like that. And so the fact that Lilith is here pretty much with 20 deaths is a good omen for now. We all know that playthrough 2 gets a little wild, so whenever we get to that, we'll get to it. But right now we're going to be going through all of the DLC. Thankfully, we're going to be overpowered for that, and so hopefully we don't run into too much trouble. But yeah, I don't know. If you haven't done Brick, I'll run Lilith for the game. Yeah, I mean, Brick is definitely going to be my last one. And yeah, I don't know how to feel about Brick either. I don't know what his skill tree entails. It'll be a while before we get to him anyways. It'll probably be like a next week thing if I had to guess. Since the DLC, I imagine, it's going to take a lot of my time, and then obviously getting Lilith to max level is also going to take some time. So I imagine, or at least I'm hoping, that by next week on Monday, we should be starting Brick. But that's a little bit perhaps of wishful thinking. I don't know how quickly I'm going to dispatch of these DLC with reading everything and whatnot. But yeah, what else? What are the aspects? I mean, music of the game, perfect, amazing, loved every bit of it. I feel like it sets the mood perfectly. I think it's very Borderlands. The gunplay, clearly the highlight of the whole game. I mean, if they had screwed that up, the game would have been, I think, dead on arrival. I think they did a pretty good. You know what? I think the gameplay of this game is a good proof of concept. And I think from here, you know, whenever they build more into the things that you can do in Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 3, particularly with all of the different manufacturers having their own niche to them, very cool. But in terms of uniqueness in this game, there isn't any really, right? Like, I imagine some of the manufacturers have, like, you know, more of their parts do certain things, but it's pretty much like indistinguishable. A little teaser for the last DLC. Oh yeah, this is the version that we're playing here. Yeah, it's I don't know yet. I'll hold judgment until I'm fully done, obviously with Brick, and then I'm sure some of my the flair for the game is gonna drop even further whenever we have to go through the Underdome achievement hunting. But it's, yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. It's a good proof of concept for the series as a whole, and it sets up a good jumping pad for the other Borderlands games to go off of. In terms of, you know, if this was the only thing available, I think today it would be remembered as, you know, kind of maybe a cult classic in a way, but at the same time a little washed, right? I don't think it would have had as much longevity if it wasn't for the other games. Yeah, I think so far those are my thoughts on the series as a whole. Favorite part, I think, would have to be, I think killing Cormorax for the first time is very fun. I suck, right? So I teased him. I still haven't gotten the dopamine from killing him legitimately yet. Because I cheesed him, I didn't tease him. But other than that, I think seeing the loot drop from a big monster is always the fun part of these Borderlands games. Whenever you kill a big guy and then, like, you're just inundated with good juju. That's like, you know, that's kind of the meat and potatoes of this genre as a whole, right? Is you want loot, you want better loot, you want things to, you know, you want to hunt for certain parts, you want to get like certain perfect weapons done. And this game doesn't feel like it has a whole lot of that. I mean, I know there is, but at the same time, it's definitely not as impactful as, you know, getting a 94% sham in Borderlands 2. For those of you that don't know, sham is a legendary shield. Again, and that's okay, before we get into that, legendaries in this game and just very, very underwhelming. Because all they do is either they give you more critical damage, ammo regen, or, like, you know, something large. The only cool weapon in this whole game, for the majority of it, is TK Baja's shotgun. You know, it has the funky little wave pattern, and that's it. I mean, there's nothing else. There's no sauce to any of the legendaries. And I think that's the part, coming back to this game after having played, you know, Borderlands 2 and 3 and whatnot, I think that's the part that hurts it the most, is the fact that these legendaries are just bland. They're just like, you know, it's cool to see them drop. Otherwise, they play no real part in making the game more fun. Like, you know, what can I consider here? Ajax's Ogre, right? That's a fun one because it combines Ajax's spear with the Ogre. Apparently that's a really good weapon, and I want to hunt that down on Roland at some point. For it to be like either his primary or secondary assault rifle. Other than that, the Masher version of the Unkempt Herald is, like, you know, the highest damage dealing gun in the game. But after that, you're kind of looking at, you know, the pearlescence for anything that's actually fun. Other than that, that's where I feel the game kind of lacks. So it's got the gameplay for it, going for it, but the concept of the guns, kind of lackluster. You're always just looking for more damage, right? Whereas I think in Borderlands 2, sometimes you get a legendary that might not be the best thing in the game, but it's really fun to play with, right? And that's the point, to be able to, like, experiment with it. And so I think that's another potential, you know, kind of letdown. And again, if I was in 2009 playing this game for the first time, it was a great game. But now looking back from the improvements that they've made, you can tell, like, holy shit, those improvements, like, potentially saved the series going down. Yeah. Is there anything else worth mentioning at this particular stage? I don't think so. I think that pretty much covers it. In terms of, like, game stuff. In terms of story, obviously Commander Steel is a letdown, right? This enemy that's been talking to you all game, been played up, the fact that she's a siren as well, and it was corny, right? Even at the time, it was like, oh, haha, that's funny, the big bad guy just ends up getting eaten. But at the same time, there's a reason why that's not done too often, and when it does, it needs to, like, hit every box, otherwise it kind of falls flat on its face. And I think that's what happens with Steel. Steel is like this huge threat that keeps getting built up as, like, someone with a lot of power on the planet. And then for them to just die like that to the final boss, and the final boss fight being, quite frankly, very underwhelming. I think it's a problem. I think it's not good. Anytime you make a boss be that big, and have that much impact, you better have, like, some pretty cool mechanics for the players to deal with that aren't boring on repeats, obviously, as well. Because I don't even think you can kill the Destroyer more than once for each playthrough, right? He's not a farmable boss. You kind of just kill him once, loot the vault, and then that's it. Which I think obviously is a big miss, right? Like in all the other Borderlands games, you can farm any boss ad nauseam. And so that's, I think, another problem is the story. It's it's somewhat compelling. It introduces, again, it's a good proof of concept, right? And it gets you caring about these characters. Not only the main characters somewhat, right? Depending on who you play. But also it gets you caring, whenever, Helena Spears' fate in Borderlands 2, like, now that I've, paid attention to her so many times, now I feel like that will be a little bit more impactful. But I remember after playing Borderlands 2, for the first time, and seeing that entire interaction with Helena Pierce, I was like, why do I care about her exactly? Like, it just goes to show how much of a, piece of shit Handsome Jack is, really. But I have no connection with her. And now I do, because now that I've, spent time reading the quests and seeing what she's... I wish that these characters had more of a role to play rather than just giving you side quests, right? Like, with Lilith in Borderlands 2, she does some cool shit. She's not there just as a little parrot. She's there to also, serve as a vehicle for, moving the story forward. Same thing with Scooter and the things that he does. As the game progresses, you find them in different areas of the game. It's very, very cool. And I think it's something that also lacks here is this type of, like, behavior from these NPCs that you're supposed to care a lot about, but eventually just kind of fall flat. Yeah, I think that's pretty well to kind of highlight or at least talk about several of the aspects of the game that I think are important to bring up here. Oh, Masher, would you look at that? For me? Brick, okay, don't care, but Shock, yes please. It's obviously the Silent Night. Nothing. Also, can I say something that irks me slightly? Whenever it comes to these big last bosses, in a game where you can't, share things between characters, unless you're using, like, a mod manager, or, like, a save editor, don't give me shit in my solo playthrough for, like, other characters. There's no point of me having a brick class mod or a brick artifact whenever I can't transfer it to a brick character on my own. Like, if it's a multiplayer game, sure, but have some form of detection. This is ridiculous. But Ignite, How do I feel about that? Losing 40% elemental damage from SMG? Nah. Don't really care for it. Okay. Anybody want to congratulate me at all? No? We're just pretending that I'm not here. Okay. Ooh, you know what? Something that I should have tested out. I might do it in the second playthrough. Whenever Tannis is gone, I want to try coming back here and seeing if she's still in here, despite her being in prison. I think that might be like a fun thing to try out. Your side monitor content? I know. Don't get it twisted. I know my place. Okay. Look, I understand. And I'm honestly happy being here to the side. Oh, whoops. Should probably pause the YouTube video with the audio. I know my place. Don't get it twisted. Okay, you ain't got. Look, you're not gonna hurt me with those words. You little so-and-so. Asking for congrats? Wow. Not from your ass. From these fuckers that work for me. Okay. What happened to Shame? Not available as a streamer, sorry. It all runs out the second you press start streaming. Thank you for bringing this to me. This cash sum should cover the hardships you've endured and ensure your continued silence. The key won't work again for hundreds of years, but I must keep it from falling into the wrong hands. In the meantime, I will continue my research. It appears that there is more to be learned from the Eridans than weaponry and spaceships. If you say so.
No end to my power.
Right. Last cooldown. I think definitely the shield, right? We're girl powering this. We're girl bossing. Absolutely, because we definitely want to be able to enrage enemies. Again. You know what? We will soon, okay? But you stay in your lane. You know what time it is? It's time to get into the DLC. So, let me just confirm DLC BL1 order. Undead Island. Underdome, of course. Nox and Claptrap. Okay, so let's do Dr. Ned. Dr. Ned. You already know where it is. Do I? It's in. Hello? Capture station, the under. Jacob's Cove! There it is. Alright, let's start it. From what I remember, there was a lot of walking around, but now with our rocket launcher. Okay. Let's pay attention this time.
Any resemblance to formerly living family members is purely coincidental.
I accidentally clicked, which skips it. So give me a second here. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, let's see if this works or if I have to restart the... if I have to quit and save. Oh, let's pay attention here, huh? Take number two.
During this transitional period, please do not interact with the creatures in any way.
Hold. Quit the desktop on these. No, not quit the desktop, you fucking moron. God damn it. It's supposed to be exit and... Oh, I'm losing my fucking mind, man. Game is already running. No, it's not. Don't lie to me. You think I don't know who you are? Let me click play and launch it, okay? Look, we're professional streamers here, okay? We are, we're learning as the wheels are turning. That's so many porn tabs. Excuse me? Who let you? I'm not sharing that screen. Oh, we're back. We're back. All right, put me. Oh, put me in the arid Badlands. Weird. Oh, I hope this is not the case. Wait, no, 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 no. I don't want to be here. This is playthrough 2, man. I don't want to be there. Get me back into playthrough 1. Yeah, exactly. Respect me. Right, shower me with gifts.
Thank you, valuable.
Okay, let's pay attention.
It was a dark and stormy night. Sheesh. On a distant corner of Pandora, where few men dare to tread. With the journey to find the elusive vault behind them, our fearless adventurers set off into the trees of...
What's a tree?
Oh, for the angel's sake! It's a plant that grows out of the ground really tall.
Like this?
No more interruptions. So, they set out into the trees of Jacob's Cove, a land very much ravaged and forgotten by time. It was here that the scientist Dr. Ned, who is totally not Dr. Zed from the last story at all, tried to help all of mankind, but ultimately caused very bad shit.
That's a swear.
Dude made zombies, okay? You're not the police of me. Pay attention. Okay. So some bad crap was happening. And it got really spooky. And this is where our story begins.
Is any of this going to be true?
Yes. Probably a lot of it. You're adopted.
Jesus. Alright, that's one way to break it. Alright. Hello. Welcoming committee. Claptrap has informed you of the nearby zombie infestation. The town is normally kept safe by 3 defensive turrets, but they don't yet recognize zombies as a threat. Your only hope to restore any semblance of security to the area is to recalibrate the town's defensive batteries.
Greetings, misinformed zombie fodder. I am not affiliated with the Jacobs Corporation, but they've hacked me to tell people like you that they would appreciate some assistance with the overwhelming situation with the living impaired. I should warn you, though, that they'll suck your brain out of your cranial cavity like a crappuccino if you get too close.
Ew.
If you'd still like to help, I suggest you turn on the town's defenses. Otherwise, crappuccino. Toodles!
Alright. Well, that's one way to start. And guess what? We... going all the way around? No. No. We're made of better fucking, They planned for this, huh? They planned for this? They fly now? Oh, did they plan for it over here? Oh my god. Alright, maybe we're not gonna have such a good time after all. They planned for that shit now? They got invisible walls on this motherfucker? I don't want to deal with you guys, quite frankly. You guys have nothing to offer me other than pain and regret and sorrow. Honestly, you guys disgust me. We're here to learn more about Jacob's Cove. We don't care about blowing the brains off a couple of dead guys in the meantime.
Please don't shoot my head. Please don't shoot my head.
That's all it takes, huh? Fix a turret around these parts? Okay. Now, at least, we're not going to be wasting so much time killing a bunch of zombies without... We know that it's a quest, and we know that we're not going to do it. I'm just going to find the quests online and read them, okay? We're not doing brains. Never again. Alright? If you got a problem with that, you can speak to my lawyer. And to speak to my lawyer, you have to follow me on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, okay? Then I'll definitely pay
I'm
attention
sure
to what you
glad
have
I'm
to
not made of tasty flesh like you.
Please lead by example.
The turrets seem to be holding off the zombies. The town should be safe. Hello, I am lawyer. That's right. You need to message him privately. And each time you message him, it's a 10 pound fee. Please speak to me. No. no. Claptrap has told you that there is a doctor who could use your help to stop the zombies. Find Dr. Ned's office down at the docks and figure out what's going on.
The town should be safe for now. But if you're really going to solve the zombie infestation, you're gonna need to talk to Dr. Ned. He's been trying to fix the problem, and I'm sure he could use a hand. You'll find him at his office down on the docks. I'll open the water gate so you can be on your way. Let's go.
Oh, you're coming here anyways? I thought that I could be cheeky. They don't call me the lonely lawyer for nothing? Aw. Unless it's that's an entendre of some kind.
Really too bad that another poor adventurer is going to be zombie food.
Excuse me? Zero faith?
And oh, you know the drill. So long, fearless traveler. Enjoy your stay at Jacob's Cove.
All right.
Good luck.
Thanks. Oh, you son of a... First of all... fuck all of you fucking corpse eaters. I'm not dealing with any of y'all. Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? There? It's like, oh my god, it's like shooting fish in a barrel. These guys just fucking explode, man. Oh, that's good. I like this weapon. I like this weapon a lot. Dr. Ned is nowhere to be seen, but there is a note on the door. There's a note on the door to Dr. Ned's office. The fine print reads, "Screw this. I'm not hanging around here to get killed.
Killer. New missions are available at the Jacob's Cove bounty board.
I can protect myself better at home. If any fool finds this, I'm at my place in the bayou. Good luck reaching me, though. Just stay away. It's safer if you don't try to get to me." All right. Well, in many ways, you're the cause of all of our troubles, right? So, you know what? Maybe I won't be so nice towards your. What the hell? That's messed up, man. See these two mods? They're playing with my heart. Right. House of the Ned. Could we teleport there? In theory, yes. But I want to just visit every area once, realistically, just in case like something breaks. So it's not like it's gonna take us a long time, anyways. Oh right, the fucking bounty board. God damn it. Oh shit, and I can't fast travel to it. Ah fuck. Oh shit. Please tell me that I can just jump this. Oh, please. No! These invisible walls are gonna be the death of me, man! Open up. Hello? Son of a bitch. Alright. Well, can't always get what you want. We'll come back to the to the bounty board soon-ish. It's gonna be... God damn it, it's gonna be like some quest for me to do over here, huh? Claptrap said, "I've seen the death counter. I know how this ends." You need to shut your trap, okay? Your ass needs to just calm your ass down. Okay, so yeah, it is gonna ask me to go all the way around. Okay, you know what? Let's start again. Okay, what do you need me to do? You need me to go over there. Done. God, no, knowing that I don't need to kill zombies, I think that wasted like genuinely like 3 hours in this DLC whenever we were playing with Mordecai.
Fearless zombie killer. New missions are available at the Jacob's Cove bounty board.
Yeah, I'm literally like almost there. Can you like chill? And shut the fuck up. Sorry. I didn't fully mean for that. Right. First of all, you give me this and this, and then you as well. Give me the SMG upgrade. Oh, it's enter? Yeah, okay, cool.
Everybody's doing the claptrap.
Ah, fuck me, I didn't mean to buy that. Okay. Launcher, yes, and grenade. Okay, thanks. Great, fantastic.
Aim for the head. That's where the pudding is.
Investigate the disappearance of Hank Rice. I have not heard from my husband, Hank, for weeks. He worked down at the Jacobs Mill. I fear the worst. I must know what happened to him. Please send me any news that you can. I am offering a reward for anyone who can find him. Alright, well, I like rewards. Get Marcus a shipment of Corpse Eater. Marcus here. Would you believe it? I found a market for rotten, stinky, undead bird eggs. Some crazy bandits in the east think they are some sort of delicacy. As I like to say, there is always opportunity. I hear the crusty corpse eaters like to nest on coastline. If you get me a shipment of eggs, I'll pay you handsomely. Alright. No problem. And Pumpkinhead, huh? Patricia Tannis here. There have always been legends of a mysterious and elusive creature out at Jacob's Cove. Some people call him Pumpkinhead. Pretty spooky, huh? I just call him Bob. As a scientist with a bit of a crackpot reputation, this story captivates me. I would love a first-hand account of the creature. Of course, the best way to prove something like this exists, which will then vindicate a so-called obsession with such a frivolous pursuit, is a body. So, while a really blurry picture or an echo with some unidentifiable sounds on it would be nice, a corpse would be better. It's said to roam the swamps but only comes out when people carve creepy faces into pumpkins and put candles in them. Doesn't make sense to me, but I never was any good at cooking. Alright. And all of these are at Hallow's End, right? Except these two? Oh, right. The echoes. I remember we ignored these heavily last time. Let's see what they have to say.
Dearest Anna, I've arrived at Jacob's Cove, and you'll be pleased to know it seems a jolly and lively old town. I know being away from you and the children will be difficult, but it's only for a few cycles. The pay is just too generous to pass up. I'll work hard here and be back to you and the girls soon. My brother will take good care of you in the meantime. Love, Hank.
Okay. You guys see the art for Hank? I don't think I ever noticed that. First of all, the art looks pretty fucking good, right? I like it. Right, these birds, they're dead to me, right? They've decided to take their business elsewhere. So whenever we find them, we'll shoot them down. If my memory serves, there should be some around here. No. Okay.
Dearest Anna, the work here is tough, but honest. Oh, and the trees, Anna. The trees are amazing. You wouldn't believe your eyes. I've never seen anything like them. Sometimes I feel sad to cut them down, but it will all be worth it if I can get back to you with the money required for us to have a fresh start. I'm dreaming about a nice homestead in the Doll Headland. Think on it. Missing you, Hank. P.S. Tell Sally that I love the hat she sent. I wear it every day. The men tease me a bit, but they don't know the joy that a child's love can bring.
Oh. Hey guys. I need to actually hit one of you? I do, apparently. Okay. Bring me the wrath of 1,000 suns! Delicious eggs. Delicious. Thank you so much for your service. Delivered right to my doorstep. Yummy. I mean, you guys, so long as you guys got it, you can keep bringing it. I need lots of eggs. Oh, ow, I forgot about you. There we go. Alright. Yeah, this whole, by the way, can I say, cool of them to develop, ow. They're dying as they come close to me because they're immolating. I like how, I think it's kind of cool, how they're already setting Jacobs as like, I'm stuck waiting for bandit cars. Yup! I know how that feels. I know exactly what part of the game you're on, and honestly, I weep for you. With this Hank Rice and him being here in Jacob's Cove, cutting down trees, it's cool that they had already a concept for the manufacturers in mind, like how Jacob's weapons, like, do we have any Jacobs here? Jacobs are supposed to be like, mainly wood. Here's one. But like, it doesn't look that way. Can I inspect it? Doesn't look like I can. Yeah, it doesn't look fully wooden. Like you can see some metal bits like here and there. So, but I like that it just sets them up as like, you know, a wooden mainly manufacturer in the proper 2 games. 2 out of 10. Yup. Look, that bandit quest for the bandit cards. I imagine you're doing like Mad Mel or something. Awful. No, Mad Mel is 8 cars. The one you're doing is one for Marcus maybe or something like that. Either way, it's terrible. I mean, any quest that you need to wait on cars to appear, disgusting. Waste of time, and quite frankly, because you need to be in a car to like chase them down, double horrible. I wish nothing but fear. Road rage quest, yeah. I wish nothing but anger towards the developers that created pretty much the entire car mechanic.
Dearest Anna, I've been noticing some strange things at the mill of late. Many workers seem to be falling very ill. What is strange is that we all had our checkups just last week and were given a clean bill of health and a vitamin from the company's physician, Dr. Ned. He's doing everything in his power, but there have been some deaths. Do not worry. I will, as always, be careful. I'll send an echo again soon. All my love, Hank.
Things are not looking so good. Okay, so the whole like zombie thing is beginning to start, and I can't tell if this pill that Ned is giving them is to make them better or worse. That must be so fun to launch around. It is. Can I say it is? This is one of the easiest mods to install, by the way. Whenever you have Oasis all figured out, this mod uses Oasis to give you like a map with all of the different launchers. It's very fun. As a hater of constantly walking everywhere, this is great.
Your satisfaction is
Anna,
very important to us.
things have gone
and
from
thank
bad
you
to
for
worse.
your continuing
There have been
commitment
rumors of
to
people
making
seeing the dead
Jacobs
walk.
#1 in
At first,
customer
these tales were laughed off at the
satisfaction
saloons,
and
but
accident awareness.
now people talk in the hushed whispers of the truth. They say that those who come in contact with the dead are always the first to be ill and are, as such, the first to seek the help of Dr. Ned. The doctor assures me that he's making progress on a cure. I, for one, believe him, and it is only 3 more weeks till we are reunited. Kiss the girls for me. Love, Hank.
Ew. Just sitting in my casual blue racer. Yeah. Oh, you went with blue, huh? Very well, very well. I went Lightning McQueen red. But yeah, blue, fast as lightning. You've got a turbo, right? The racing snail. There's definitely some blue racers out there.
Beloved Anna, it is no longer rumors. Some curse has been set upon us here at Jacob's Cove. The dead are rising from their graves and are ravenous with a hunger for flesh. All work has stopped, and we're fighting for our lives. But fear not. Dr. Ned believes there's a way to stop the horror. I have volunteered to allow him to test an antidote on me. It's the skags, my dear. The filthy skags will be our salvation. The doctor says they're immune to the ailment. I'm presently on my way to get this treatment at the hospital outside of town. I know it will be a success, and we will be together again shortly. Pray for me, Hank.
Okay. I kind of recognize the Rice name. I think they come back in Borderlands 2 at some point. Very tragic. I'll be definitely paying attention to that whenever we come across them. Later. Legacy Firearms? Yeah, I mean, they had the art kind of figured out. I live in a world of yellow, so the blue's a nice change. Yeah, that's another thing. One thing that I, like, debated getting until...
on whether or not you survive and make it back. I had 3 to 1 you'd be zombie nuggets. Man, the new you station really throws off the spread.
Okay, let me get away from this motherfucker. Thank you. Hearing his voice again is a cold comfort, but one that I will have to accept to move on. Oh, I'm sure we'll find him at some point, lady. Be sure to seal the box really tight. I don't want to have to smell those things. Enjoy your payment. Just an awful, awful mod. Oh, what are you? Zombie brain? Oh, ew. this off of my fucking inventory. Right. Now, you know what? We've gone there legitimately. What's the name of the place? Hallows End? Guess what, Hallows End? We're coming to you at a different time. I died while waiting. That's the thing, right? The car combat. The like 5 quests in the game that require you to do it. It's your car doesn't have the health. Like you need either 2 people playing, so one person has to be driving and another, like, you know, manning the weapon. To make it succeed, because it's just you die in like 3 hits of their missiles. It's the whole system reeks, man. The whole system reeks. Put me in Hallows End. Go. Now, was that faster than rocket jumping? I think so. I think so, especially because it puts me in the same place. Yeah. I'll I'll deceive myself into thinking so. Right. Before we go to Ned, Pumpkinhead, where's that? Much further. You have to go like around here. Yeah, we can go do that first. Yeah. Really? You don't activate whenever boots are off the ground, huh? Go fuck yourself. I hate these new use stations. Whoever invented them needs to do a better job, okay? That's all I'm saying. Sorry. If you wanted to live in a world of fantasy where you know, every invention that you come up with is the greatest thing you've ever done, as if you were like a 5-year-old drawing something for to be you know, magnetized to the fridge, you should have thought better, okay? That's all I'm saying. Fuck you. sorry. I was watching you and didn't swap back. No! That's unfortunate. Oh, man. Alright, put me in. Put me in here. And then, fuck it. You know what? Since we're so close, we'll go over here. We'll grab the quest for the zombie brains, but we'll definitely not be like going out of our way to do it. At least they are unique compared to the Hyperion machines. Yeah, that's for damn sure. The Hyperion machines is oof. I think after playing Borderlands 2 for so long, I shudder whenever I see like a yellow box. They just never change, man. It's just always the loaders, always the loaders, man. Mr. Pumpkinhead. Okay, we both have fire, okay? We both have fire. Guess what, asshole? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you getting... Oh, is little baby stunned and on the ground because I hit him in the head too much? Fuck you.
That was it? It's dead?
Yeah, you ain't got no head. Upgraded shield. Don't mind if I do. And that's about it. Okay, cool. Let's grab the Brains quest. Just to see what it reads. Is that SMG the Wildcat? No, it's just a random ass normal SMG. It's just a double anarchy. That's it. It's been serving me. Look at the level on it. Level requirement 11. I've had it since like the beginning of the game almost, and it never stops giving. It stayed relevant throughout the entire goddamn game, and it's still like really fucking good. I don't know what's up with it, quite frankly, but I'm loving every minute of it, Jerry. I can put it that way. I forgot about that. Oh, what's up, TK's leg? TK lives. TK Baja's prosthetic leg. TK Baja must be nearby. Find him. Alright, knock knock.
Brains.
Hey, what's up, TK? We knew one day you'd come back. That's funny. It's pretty good, right? It's pretty good. I love it. That's what I'm saying. Like, Borderlands 1 has its moments of good, funny, you know, dialogue and set piecing. It's definitely not, it, you know, doesn't hold a candle to Borderlands 2, but it has its charm. DK Baja lives. Sort of. The poor guy has been turned into a zombie and all he can talk about is brains. Maybe you can ease his pain. Brains. Get TK some brains to eat. TK seems to be in dire need of a brain to munch on. You wanna talk to me about your brain need? Ooh, sorry. I didn't think you would actually go off.
Brain
Anything?
soup, brain tacos, brains a la mode, brain pie, brains and cream, brain-filled donut, brains over easy, scrambled brains, poached brains, brains Benedict.
I thought it was gonna keep going, quite frankly. That's one of the bits I love most about. No. Do not be. Don't you dare track this quest. That's one of the bits I love most about Forrest Gump, quite frankly, is the whole shrimp debacle. Anytime I get a chance to like go delve into some food